Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 4, hanging out here on Snowdrop Tundra, and we had maintenance last night, so that means we have to dive straight into this sleep report, which is actually going to mess up my plans. We're not going to get breakfast because of this. I tried to figure out a way around it. Apparently, there is none. We just have to do the sleep report, which is kind of disappointing, because it leads to situations like this where I miss breakfast. Admittedly, partially my own fault, because, you know, I could wake up earlier, but with everything going on, it's kind of hard to do so. But it is what it is. Let's dive in. Let's see what happens. 7% dozing, I don't think is going to be enough with that much slumbering to get it. It's enough for balanced. At least balanced gives us a chance for Sneasel. Granted, not a great chance. At this point, probably only about a 10% chance if we're lucky. I think 10% was the maximum, and we're getting close to that 10% mark, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's probably not happening. But 126.8 million is not bad with 3 stars. I will take it. Let's see what's gonna happen here, buddy. Hey, there's a rufflet though. That's cool. At least it's something cool. Maybe we can get a Sneasel though. That would be nice. Come on, buddy. Sneasel, where you at? That is all right. Well, definitely not a Sneasel then. We got Geodude, Clefairy, Delibird, Swalot, Geodude again, Palmy, and Riolu. And then the rufflet, of course, which I do still need. I have not caught a rufflet. So, have I caught a rufflet? No, I think I did catch one, and it just wasn't good. I don't know. I don't remember. Rufflet's been so long, and then it kind of quickly got forgotten about on my brain. So, yeah. Yeah, we've seen 3. I'm sure we've caught 1. It's only 5 to catch it. So I'm sure we've caught at least one of them. And just, I don't think it was good. So, yeah, there's that. I don't know. All right. Let's move on. Let's see who's hungry. Palmo? Palmo is hungry? Geodude's hungry? I think that's Palmo. I don't know. I don't know that I'm ever gonna know. But, you know, it is what it is. So, let's move on. All right. I would like to catch the rufflet, but also that Delibird just needs a premium biscuit. Yeah, man. I'm gonna catch the Delibird. We can get rufflet kind of whenever. It's not that rare of a spawn. Well, I mean, it feels like Delibird is showing up like crazy the last couple times we've been to Snowdrop, but the fact that I set this up yesterday and then it showed up again today kind of makes me want to catch this. And I think I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off on maybe. We do have 3,800 sleep points. Let's buy just 1 biscuit. I'm not worried about the Geodude, but I do kind of want to feed this Palmo or Palmy, Paw thing, whatever it is, just to see. No, okay. I just wanted to see if we got a crit cap on it. We do have a pretty good one. Could technically catch a better one. So even though it's only like 5% chance, I don't know. It's not a very high chance to catch a better one, but it is possible. So worth trying, I suppose. Anyway, as far as what to send out today, it is still between the rufflet. Ooh, Swalot could be good candy to send out too. Yeah, there's actually, I think, 3 decent choices. With Chansey coming out, actually, you know what? Yeah, it's probably still best case scenario. Send out the rare egg finder candy, because I still haven't seen a ton of people that have a good enough Chansey yet. So maybe this can help people while they still hunt. Same reasoning as yesterday. But 7,952 research XP is enough to get us to, I almost said great 2, because I was looking at that Great Biscuit, rank 62, with a Great Biscuit, 5 small dream clusters, and a recovery incense. And that's exactly what I was talking about yesterday with not needing dream clusters in bundles. For that reason exactly. 12,043 dream shards as well. Not too bad. Not too bad for what showed up today. However, Let's hope that this Delibird is also not too bad. Level 21, Modest. Modest actually might be good. I'm drawing a blank. Modest is either ingredient finding up or down. I just don't remember which one, or I'm making things up, and it doesn't matter anyway because it's ABC. I mean, I guess it's the ultimate dessert gatherer, but I don't know a situation where I would want these ingredients in this ratio on one Pokemon. So yeah, Helping Speed S, that's a great start. Ingredient Finder S, also a good start. Inventory Up M, a fantastic start as well. Skill Trigger S, a fantastic continuation, and Skill Trigger M, also a good continuation, because Ingredient Magnet is nice too. So honestly, even though they need some investment, these are kind of the perfect sub-skills. I'm trying to think what I would want that would be better, and really Helping Bonus is the only thing coming to mind. So outside of Helping Bonus, kind of the perfect sub-skills. The nature is Ingredient Finding Up and Speed of Help Down. Honestly, a pretty good nature for what it is. Did I just find the perfect ingredient finder that has the absolute worst ingredient spread? I think I did. I know this is rating it at PR 84, but I think this was actually a lot better than that. It's also going to drop down because of the skill triggers at 75 and 100. But I do think this is, better in the sense once we put subseeds into it, then it will be really good. Honestly, just out of sheer dumb curiosity, I kind of want to keep it and see if I can make use of this ingredient spread in some very specific dessert recipe. What would this even be? Let's sort by apples. That might narrow it down. It didn't. It did not. Is there anything that uses these three ingredients in a close enough ratio? No, it doesn't look like it. It does look like there's several recipes that use two of the three, but nothing that uses all three. Yeah. I mean, this is the best one that's any combination of the three. The Jigglypuff Fruity Flan, and that needs more eggs than what this Delibird is going to bring in. There's no way that at level 60 that Delibird is going to bring in 45 eggs in a day. So that's unfortunate. It could handle the Lovely Kiss Smoothie pretty well, though, at level 60. I mean, I don't even know if I'd say pretty well. I think it would very easily handle Lovely Kiss Smoothie. Yeah, there's just no way to make this work at all. Not with the current recipes. And I don't think they're going to introduce any recipes later that'll really make this work either. This is the worst ingredient spread we could have got. 81 PR. Just, like I said, just out of sheer dumb curiosity. What if it was maxed out? I could have just hit the maxed out button. I don't know why I didn't. It's gonna be 95? Maybe. Look at that. 100. We're gonna be 100 again? We're gonna do it again? We're gonna do it again? Do it again. Do it. It's gonna drop down to 75 and 100. 100 again. Yeah, this is just my luck. If this would have been eggs, bro, hold on. We know this is gonna be super good. If this would have been eggs, wrong button. If this would have been eggs, let's ingredient count A. I want to see how many eggs. I want to see what we missed out on. I want to see what that other alternate universe version of me got with their AAA perfect Delibird. Because it definitely didn't happen to me in this universe. This is the cursed timeline where we get ABC with perfect sub skills. Buddy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 12% chance to catch a better one at level 1. And that's just because the nature's not super ideal. It's not the perfect nature. 8% chance at level 10. 0.2, 0.2, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. 114 eggs in a day, and we could have gotten 105. 114 is perfect if we just had quiet or mild instead. But with the modest nature, we could have gotten 105 eggs a day, which is what I was looking for. That was my magic number for the Chansey and the Blissey. 105 covers the new apple acid salad. As long as you don't have a bad RNG day, it's exactly what you need. But if you're running a good camp ticket anyway, that 105 turns into 127 or something, 126. So you got plenty and you got a little bit of room for RNG to be bad. That close. We were that close. All we needed was level 30, those two ingredient slots to be eggs. That's all we needed. That close. Now I'm just sad. All right, let's move on. I'm sending that to the professor. That just made me sad. We were that close, man. That close. All right. Well, there's the splash screen for our sleep session. Well done, everybody. We got bonus XP. We got 21,217 sneaky snacking, too. Very good. We also got 10 more apples. Yay! I mean, I guess technically they do help, but not super necessary. Let's make brunch since we missed out on breakfast. There's a skill trigger there. That's very nice. That's a good start. Double trigger there is very good. We were only at 20%, so I will take that 40% odds for our brunch. And we do need it. We do need it. There's a good amount of apples there. Not quite as many as I would have liked, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. You didn't disappoint me as much as that Delibird did, so I'm all right. I will survive, I think. Maybe, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe I just need a hug from Beware. That sounds good, too. All right. Well, let's make brunch. And hopefully this goes extra tasty. It is 40% odds. I did get 40% extra tasties a couple times this week, so maybe we could do it again. Let's throw in some soybeans, man. That sounds pretty good. Ooh, I just saw how many ginger we have. We're in a good place. We might be changing some stuff up here in a minute. Come on. Dang. That close. 61,368. I almost said sneaky snacking. That is not sneaky snacking. That is very overt snacking. All right. Honestly, it looks pretty good. I'm kind of hungry myself. Have not had my own breakfast yet. So if anybody wants to send me some scones, I would love to have some tea and jam with them. You know, what's a good jam to put on some scones? Maybe some apricot? Sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty nice. Ooh, 4-berry jam. Ooh, yes. All right, let's not talk about real world food because that will make me even hungrier. I am quite hungry. All right, let's grab our sleep points. Let's finish up our usual morning routine. That's going to give us 700 sleep points, puts us at a grand total of 4,362. We can buy a few things. The month is halfway over. I think officially as of today. No? Yes. Today is the halfway mark. Yes, it is. All right, sweet. So the month is halfway over, but that does mean I still have more time to build up some sleep points, which I'm going to do before I buy anything. But the daily lottery is going to give me 10 more diamonds, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. All right. Let's see. Things are all out of order, but we've got, let's check the news. We do have some new news, probably just follow up of the maintenance. Maintenance complete. Yep, good job, everybody. Maintenance complete, nothing else there. That's cool. Update contents, new features, preparation for New Moon Day and Pokemon Growth Week Volume 5, as well as adjustments to item changes. When exchanging for certain items from the general store, you can now select an item quantity and exchange for all of them if you want. Very good indeed. No medals, sadly. I kind of hoped we would. I don't know why. I don't know why I was hoping for it. It's a random thing. 44 community reports. Maintenance had already started, so I couldn't check community reports before I went to bed. But we did get 44 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 that doubled up. Very good. All right. No level ups today, but I think I did see one that is getting pretty close. I think it's a level 5 if I remember correctly. Very close indeed. All right. Let's grab that cherry berry. And now, with all of that out of the way, let's check the team. Let's look at our pantry and see what's going on before we make any changes. We do not have enough apples. We need to get enough apples to make it through the rest of today, as well as Saturday. Because on Sunday, I think we're going to try to make something different. We're going to try to make the Clodsire Eclair, I believe. Yes, we are. Which means we're getting very close to where we need to be on ginger. That means, let's see, we've got dinner tonight, and then tomorrow's Friday, and then Saturday, so we need 7. And we have 20 per meal, so that's 140. So we got all the ginger we need. That does mean we can swap in Clodsire, start getting some cocoa, or I could swap in Milk Blastoise, because we do need a ton of milk for that too. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swap in Milk Blastoise, not Milk Blastoise, Big Boy Blastoise. Swap in Big Boy Blastoise, get some milk, get some cocoa, maybe some skill triggers for some extra ingredient magnets. That'll be nice. I am perfectly fine running Vikavolt and Venusaur on Sunday if I have to, but I do want to run Big Boy Blastoise up front. Might get what we need from him for Clodsire Eclairs, because I think he still brings in like 35 or 40 cocoa a day. So might get everything we need from just Big Boy Blastoise and not have to worry about it, which would be really nice. And actually, we're at a good enough place where I can swap out and maybe run Prime XP team overnight, because the Prime XP team is almost all the ingredients for Clodsire Eclairs. So I might be able to do that too, and just stock up a little bit overnight, and then let the day ingredient team focus on these ingredients here. But I don't know about that. Green grass corn, we don't quite have enough for 7 days, or not 7 days, 7 meals. Let's see, 18, math is hard. It'd be 106. I think that we need. Is it 106? No, surely not. No, it's not. It's let's see, if ginger we need 140, green grass corn we need 126. That's what it is. So we are very close, actually. We're very close. And in that case, swap in Venusaur probably for that helping bonus to also get some honey. And Venusaur at level 50 should bring in honey pretty quickly. So that'll be the plan. We'll let Beware get a little bit more corn just to get the 7 meals worth that we need. Then swap in Venusaur instead of Beware. But for right now, Tyranitar has done the job. So we're going to swap in Big Boy Blastoise. And yeah, we're going to let him do his thing. And I think I'm going to leave the rest of the team as is, to be honest with you. Missing breakfast because of maintenance has kind of made me want to just leave Dedenne on the team and stack up as much extra tasty odds as possible just to try to get it quickly for dinner. If I can get to, we're already at 40%, so if I can get to 60 or 70% for dinner, I might make dinner early on the hopes that we get that extra tasty dinner. If it doesn't go extra tasty, I'll swap Dedenne out for one of the ones that we need for Sunday meals. I guess Vikavolt, because Venusaur will probably be on the team by then. So I can swap out Dedenne for Vikavolt, start getting some coffee beans. Ugh, don't like this situation, man. I don't. That maintenance, man. I should have, it's really on me. I should have planned better, but still doesn't feel good, you know? Still doesn't feel good. But the team is what it is for now. We're going to leave it there. We do, however, back to the Sneasel competition. Now that we've got all the downer stuff out of the way, we do have a new entry into the Sneasel competition from a Total Anime Fan. I have not had a chance yet to plug this in, So we're going to do this live together. We're going to plug in this brand new Weavile. Actually, yes, it was caught as a Weavile. Level 26. Where are you at? There you are, Weavile. Let's go ahead and place you at level 65 with sausage, eggs, and soybeans. Because this does actually matter for total strength. So we'll do that. And then we've got, first up, inventory up L with skill level up S and helping speed M with ingredient finder M and helping speed S. Gonna be stiff competition to beat that berry finding Sneasel of Blazes, but this is at least a second entrant, and this is not the final entrant. If Total Anime Fan does catch another Sneasel or Weavile that is better, they can submit that one as well, and just whichever the best one you catch over the course of the week is going to be your final entry. Actually really close, only 16,000 away. That's a lot closer than I was expecting without berry finding. So that's actually really good. Okay, well, 1.6 cooks a day. Yeah. So I'm guessing that little bit of an extra tasty chance is making a difference. But also, soybeans are giving a lot of strength too. And that's what I meant. When I said that this matters, it's exactly what I meant. Soybeans are stronger than sausage. So getting those soybeans, even though it's not a lot, it's only 26 a day, is giving a lot more strength. Let's see, we're at, with just the sausage and eggs, that's already halfway to the amount that the sausage was bringing in at level 30, or no, at level 65. And then you add the soybeans, that puts you just above it a little bit. Actually, not even that much, only about 2,000 higher. So, yeah, that's actually surprising, but it does add up. It all adds up. The berries are pretty strong. Berry-wise, about, what is that? About 18,000 shy, but made up for by the extra 2,000. Yeah, that does, math is math in there. So that helps. Also, the inventory helps as well. The overnight inventory is going to be very good to help with that total strength on top of it. So actually a lot closer than I was expecting without berry finding, but still a very solid entry. And we can go ahead and name this one. I'm just going to name it Total for short. And there we go. All right. There we go. So we've got 2 entries into the Sneasel competition so far. There is a Sneasel competition going on amongst the Discord community members. I have seen an unofficial one of sorts, but nonetheless still exhilarating. The competition there is very high. They are actually beating us, which is fun. At least everyone else is seeing a Sneasel, even though I'm not. But maybe one day. I don't mind being the dark horse as long as I can get into the competition at some point. That would be fantastic, but I really need that dozing sleep. We'll see. For now, I've got some stiff competition between these two right here, and I'm going to do my best to catch one, but so far, no dice. But big congrats to both of you for catching one so far, especially catching that one as a Weavile. That's really good. I've got to step my game up, so y'all are setting the bar high for me. I'm going to do my best, but for now, the Sneasel competition continues on. Everyone else is seeing, and at least seeing. I haven't even seen one yet. I did see someone else saw one that got full. They weren't able to catch it, but at least they saw it. Man, I'm gonna do my best, but I have a feeling that this is definitely not gonna go my way. But what is gonna go my way is that we got a Master 3, which gives us a Riolu instance, which is, you know, it's all right. I think, is Riolu fighting type? It is fighting type in this game. I couldn't remember if it was fighting or steel, but I think it is fighting type. So, you know, maybe if Terrakia never shows up, we can use the Riolu instance for that event where we need to get as many fighting types as possible. I don't know. That's the best case scenario for me, but I'm going to wrap things up. I need to get myself some food. Snorlax has his food. He's very content and happy, about to take a nap. I'm going to make some breakfast for myself, and I'm going to wrap things up there for today. So, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, YT, Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue Bastion, Josh Garrett, and Michael Hayes. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe plus or that join button right below this video. Or if you prefer a one-off donation, you can find the links to my Ko-Fi in the description box. You can also find a link to my live stream channel as well as to the Discord, where you can come hang out with us and talk about Pokemon Sleep. Other than that, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.